Hello. Today we welcome Dr. Manoj Kumar Devne. We will take a quick overview of his vast career spectrum and varied experience. Devne sir is currently a professor of geography at SP College Pune. He has completed BSc with rank 1 and MSc with rank 4 in the University of Pune. He has also done his PhD in geography and MA in political science. Devne sir is a paper setter and a reviewer for MPSC exams. He works as a trainer in various esteemed organizations and as a visiting faculty at the Department of Geography, Savitribai Phule, Pune University, and Tiळक Maharashtra Vidyapit, Pune. His contribution to education field, including UG, PG, and also school level teaching, counts to 28 years. Devne sir has published 15 research papers and presented 14 research papers. 4 research scholars are pursuing PhD under Devne sir's guidance. Sir is shouldering various responsibilities as government nominee, government expert, and senior observer. Devne sir has been awarded by Gunavanta Shikshak Puraskar at PCMC Teachers Day program in 2016. He has been a part of educational programs like Nate Nisargache Khule Akash on All India Radio. Devne sir will be discussing about the education, various fields and opportunities in the field of geography with us. Let's talk to Dr. Manoj Kumar Devne.
Well, at school level, what happens is a lot of importance is given to subjects like mathematics and sciences, and thus students don't learn social sciences with that intensity. Social sciences further get divided into subjects like economics, history, and geography. As a consequence, geography is not learnt the way actually geography needs to be learnt, and as a consequence, students have difficulties in understanding what could be the career possibilities as far as geography is concerned. If we go to see, there is a lot of application of geography around, and right from teachers to professors to researchers, analysts of different levels, okay, from urban planning to regional development to environment, and in fact detailed studies of climate and population, etc., could be seen as the possible careers that students could take up once they start learning geography. If you go to see, geography is always referred to as a subject which is like a jack of all trades. It is not a master of one aspect as such, and that is why, frankly speaking, students can go into learning geography through any of the streams. Okay, it could be arts or it could be science. Commerce has its limitations, but you will see that commercial geography is a subject offered in commerce as such, and at the same time you will see the different trade patterns, learning trade patterns, and nowadays various aspects like transportation, etc., can be studied under commerce faculty as such. But you will see that more of geography can be learnt under arts and science. So I would recommend students to go for arts and science as well. It is important for students who would be following their careers in India itself, particularly giving competitive exams, wherein in some competitive exams, say for example the Indian Forest Services, they require students who are MSCs. Okay, as a consequence, you will see that an MSc geography would obviously help you instead of doing an MA geography. As I said, there are a lot of opportunities available for anybody who takes up geography as a career. To start with, basically, yes, teaching, professorship and lecturership. Of late, you will see that a lot of application oriented geography is being learned. So, you have career in research oriented to environment, urban planning, a demographer, say for example, somebody learning population and the dynamics of population is something that can be pursued as a career through geography. Then in physical geography, we have other aspects like you go for hydrology, wherein you can help during the process of construction of dams, etc. Help in the sense, not the technical aspect of it, understanding the environment where a dam can be built or where it cannot be. Of late, you will see that there is a lot of talk about a new technological innovation in geography, which we call as GIS, Geographic Information Systems. It is basically putting all maps on 3 dimension and in a digital world, I would rather say, rather than saying 3 dimension. Of course, in this digital world also, what you could do is you could create 3 dimensional maps, and giving it various parameters, you could seek answers to various questions in GIS. That is the latest that is happening as far as geography is concerned, geographic information systems to be more precise. If you see the basic nature of geography, it is very closely related to areas where governments are actually involved in. Say for example, if we are speaking about India itself, we have touched the number of 140 crores of population, and actually handling and governing this population by making resources available to them at an equitable level is actually the responsibility of the government. As a consequence, the government will obviously require people who are studying these aspects of the population, in the sense the count of the population, the resources available as far as this particular population is concerned, and as I've already said, as to how these resources could be distributed. And as a consequence, right from forest services to other services like urban planning and planning at a larger level, analysis of various reports, statistical information, it's all areas wherein people could find, or students could find opportunities as far as government sector is concerned. Geography, as I have said earlier, is a jack of all trades, and study of geography involves touching every aspect of human being in the natural and the human sense. And that is why if we look at geography, it is broadly divided into two major branches, that is physical geography and human geography. As far as physical geography is concerned, it is all the earth minus human being, or I would say human being as any other element on the surface of this planet. And human geography includes everything that man has brought onto this particular planet. If we go to the branch of natural geography as such, it is further divided into a few branches which can be identified with the spheres of the earth, in the sense the land sphere. Studying the land surfaces on this planet is called as geomorphology, and in this we study river work and agents of erosion, and of course we study endogenic forces, exogenic forces. In fact, specialist studies in theories as far as creation of the uh, crust of the earth is concerned can be studied in geomorphology. Then we come to the air aspect of it, wherein all this is studied in climatology. Climatology will include all that is with regards, in fact, happening around us, right from climate change to how population and human activities are affecting climate as also. Then the third aspect is the oceans around us, and how the oceans actually impact the earth systems as such. This land, water and ocean obviously needs to be studied in connection with the living part of this particular planet, that is called as the biosphere, the plant and the animal life on the surface. Another thing which I would say is an USP as far as geography is concerned, which is studied in physical geography, is cartography, that is the art of making maps. Right from a period wherein we used to draw maps using handwritten maps as such, or maps drawn using hand. Okay, nowadays, of course, GIS is something wherein we can draw maps on a digital scale also. This is as far as the physical part is concerned. Uh, Studying geography only from the physical aspect will be incomplete if we don't understand the human aspect of it, and that is why human geography is something which is studied outside physical geography. There are connections, let me remind you, but human geography can be studied exclusively as such. Human geography, in fact, is further divided into normal human geography and economic geography as such. Economic geography is something that we deal in day-to-day life, from agriculture to industry to transport to tourism. In short, I would say this is related on, and resource geography also. In short, I would say that this is related to use of money. Okay, we use money as far as agriculture is concerned. We exchange money in industry, we exchange money in resources, we exchange money in transportation as well. So all that part of human activities that is associated with money comes under economic geography. The theoretical part of human development, say population studies in the anthropogenic sense, okay, as to how human beings evolved, to counting of human population. It could be regional count, say from a district to a national level, or to an international level, which will be studied under demography as such. Then we have what is called as settlement geography, which is something which is discussed and studied intensively nowadays. And settlement geography is studied at two levels: population living in rural areas, population living in urban areas. Of late, urban areas as well as rural areas to some extent are facing a lot of problems, and associating and actually trying to solve these problems is another aspect that can be studied under human geography as such. Then political geography is another branch of human geography which can be studied. These are major broad branches, you can say. There are many connections to each of these branches. These branches, let me tell you, are interconnected. Physical geography is connected to human geography. Branches in physical geography are dependent to each other. Branches in human geography are dependent and connected to each other, and physical and human geography are connected to each other. Geography as a subject, as I said, is connected to all other subjects also. As far as availability of courses in geography is concerned, with the incoming national education policy, we can say that now you can do geography in arts faculty as well as science faculty. It will be called as a student doing geography with major in arts as well as science as such. And you will get a degree, a bachelor's with geography as major from the arts faculty or from the science faculty. This, I would like to reflect, is something which we are taking Indian education system to match international levels, and you will see that similar type of facilities in geography are available in colleges abroad as well. Yes, certainly. Geography is a subject which is taught all around India. You'll see you will have national institutes which offer this, as well as you'll have specific universities. We all know that cream of India flocks to the JNU, the Jawaharlal Nehru University. Besides that, you have specific institutes offering specific courses. Say for example, if you are interested in studies in oceanography, you will have to travel to the NIO, which is placed in Goa as such. As far as remote sensing or as far as GIS training is concerned, you have regional offices of the Government of India and training institutes of the Government India at various levels, from Ahmedabad to Hyderabad and Dehradun and Bangalore as well. So an interested student for a specialized study could travel to these institutes. Of course, intake into these institutes is dependent on the various screening tests or the entrance tests that these institutes could have for their own selection process. Fee structures for various courses offering geography in India would vary whether that particular institute is a government aided institute or a private institute as such. Government aided institutes will have relatively lesser fees, I would say, and as far as private institutes are concerned, they would have an higher fees. However, you will see that in Indian institutes as well as Indian government institutes as well as Indian private institutes offer scholarships to their students if they find a very good candidate for that particular course.